Hello, I'm Felicia Ransom, and I am coming to you today to talk to you about one of my favorite subjects, music. I had the pleasure of sitting down with my 22-year-old, who is a recent University of Memphis graduate. Yay! And we got on the subject of different types of music. We got on the subject of how things have changed over the years. And I was explaining to him that the difference between today's music and music from where I grew up is that certain subjects and certain things were forbidden to sing about or to even talk about. And today, you can hear almost anything. It's just awful. It's just awful to me. And I guess that's because I'm his mother. Um, he asked me who my favorite artist is or was, and it's Prince. I am a diehard Prince fan, where a lot of African American women like Michael Jackson or, the other artists. I'm a Prince fan. I love everything Prince related, all of his music, and I was explaining to him how much of a musical genius Prince is. And he didn't understand why I thought he was a genius. And I explained that this man played 9 different instruments. He wrote, composed, and produced all of his own music, where he didn't have to rely on anybody else to do those things for him. He was able to do that on his own. And I was trying to persuade him into listening to some of those songs just to tell me what he thought. So I sent him, some of the music that I have electronically, and he was able to listen to it, and he was like, I don't get it. And I was like, I really don't expect you to. You're 22. Um, Today's music is a lot different, being that um, nobody actually sings, especially in R&B music. Of course, you have your country music where they sing, and you have just jazz where they sing, but just R&B music has really changed. Um, I don't even know what to even call it. They're not singing; they are actually speaking, and the things they speak of are so, I don't even know what to call it. It's so forbidden to talk about. It's explicit. Um, I wouldn't want my daughter or my child to be spoken about in that manner. So I don't understand why they think it's okay to do that. To me, it lacks respect for both men and women and children. It's violent. It is it's all sexually oriented. Whereas when I grew up, it, it was kind of sexually oriented, but there were certain things you just didn't talk about. There were certain things that wouldn't even get played on the radio or on TV. It was just certain things that you just didn't touch on. And that's where it shows that times have changed. I also, told him about, Stevie Wonder, who was also a genius, great music, a legend. And I'm trying to think who else was one of my favorites. I don't have a whole lot of favorites, just those two basically. And so we were riding in the car together, and so I was able to play some of that music for him so that he could hear it and see the difference between his music and his mom's music. I don't expect him to like his mom's music, but the music that I grew to love was the music that I heard as a child. So I don't understand why it is he doesn't like Prince, because that's what he listened to as a child riding in the car with his mother. So I told him, I said, in order to be well rounded, you have to be able to listen to everything, whether you like it or not. I mean, and I guess I should be able to listen to all music as well, if it's actually music, whether I like it or not. Thank you.